Guys, continuing with the power rankings, and we're into the top 10, guys. I feel revitalized. Just got a back and bicep workout in at the gym. Feels great. And just like back and biceps are a core to your training in the weight room, our next team is a core to the ass end of these power rankings, and it's not going to be any different here. Coming in at number 10, we have Ekeler, Hardly Knower, and Boston Monroe. Boston is going to be the lowest ranked winner this week, and it's easy to see why. The loss of Christian McCaffrey is just huge, and while you were able to overcome it and upset Nibs, which I predicted, by the way, last week, I am predicting that you are going to come right back down to earth this week. It's just impossible for me to invest heavily in these power rankings in your team when you have Austin Ekeler and Devin Singletary on your team. Now, Ekeler did have a somewhat decent game, but he's clearly second fiddle to Brian Robinson Jr., who actually led the Commanders in receiving yards out of the backfield, not Austin Ekeler. So Ekeler, second fiddle for sure. He is not great. When you look at ESPN's current analytics right now, Ekeler is only being started in 17% of ESPN leagues, and Singletary is only being started in 18% of ESPN leagues. So your top two guys are not even being started in 20% of ESPN leagues. That's how bad your running back situation is right now. And I just don't think that you're going to be able to get any points to overcome that from the rest of your team. I think the days of Evans and Godwin going off both at the same time against the Commanders' D is not going to be sustainable. So Boston, unfortunately, I've got to do it to you. I've got to rank you low still. Maybe you thought you were going to be up top, but hey, you should have been able to get Jordan Mason. I think you drafted Miles Sanders ahead of Jordan Mason. That was a big mistake. If you did that, I'd have to check, but it seems like you might have. Or Deshaun Watson. That's another guy that just is a complete no-win player on your team right now. So with all that being said, Boston, I'm sorry, but I got to do it to you, brother. You're coming in at number 10, and number 9 is going to be coming in right around the corner, folks, so stay tuned.